With the Edinburgh Festival only weeks away, I'm here with Andy Routledge and Ben Gregory-Ring of Limbo Sketch Comedy to have a quick chat about how their preparations are going. So, Ben, the obvious question to start with is, what is Limbo?
Well, Limbo is a sketch comedy group. We kind of came up with the name Limbo because the majority of our sketches either kind of involve a bit of heaven or a bit of hell. And then we also liked playing with kind of the tagline of raising the comedy bar and then going right on under.
So, Andy, how was Limbo formed?
Well, Joe approached me. Joe's got a lot of experience with kind of comedy writing and comedy sketch shows, and he approached me and asked if we'd be interested in possibly working on a show together. My experience is more with directing and a bit of acting, not as much with the writing as Joe, so it worked quite well with the two of us coming together. And then from there on, we invited Ben into the group as well. We realised we could do so much more with Ben, and he was an extra mind to bring in. And I think most of your experience is more with acting more than us two. So I think in terms of the troupe kind of growing, that's been a really positive thing. But having said that, we've all been involved with the MAG Club, which is based in the Abbey Centre in East Hunsbury. That's we've all got experience of doing all three of them, so it's quite nice that we've got that kind of foundation to build from.
Now, Ben, talk me through the creative process of going from a blank page at the beginning of a project to a fully fledged show at the end of it.
Joe kind of started with writing a lot of sketches, writing down a lot of ideas, anything he thought was funny, kind of to give us some stuff to work with, and Andy got involved in that process as well. And I mainly have been kind of the PR guy, so I've been doing a lot of photography for us, kind of a marketing campaign of leaflets and posters, trying to get a name out there and kind of build an audience before we go to Edinburgh, which has been kind of crucial. And also we're doing kind of some previews here in Northampton. We're doing a show on the 19th and 20th of July at the Working Man's Club in Wootton, just to kind of, again, kind of maybe get some feedback for what we think the show is going to be.
The ideas, do they sort of come naturally, or do they have to be developed over a long period of time, would you say?
Kind of we write down whatever we find funny, really, and then it gives us something to start with, and then it does become quite a long process because we take that sketch and we edit it, we play around with it, especially then when we go to perform it. We don't like the way certain things are, so then it gets changed, and audience feedback, seeing what laughed, what didn't. So it can become a long process, yeah.
I think what's quite nice as well is that, you know, some of the sketches that we've got now, we've been writing these, you know, for a long time. We've really concentrated on the writing stage. I mean, we've only just recently kind of got on our feet with it, and it's been absolutely fantastic doing that. But we have made sure between the three of us that from script level, we're completely happy with what we've got.
So am I right to think that Limbo's a relatively new group?
Officially as Limbo, yeah, it's a brand new thing. I mean, all three of us have worked together before with the MAG Club, and we've all gone off and done our own projects at university and that kind of thing. But yeah, Limbo itself, as the three of us with these sketches, is a brand new thing, and I think we're all very excited about that.
How's the rehearsing for the show going then?
Well, we've just kind of started doing the hard rehearsals, and it's kind of been intense. It's been good. We've had long days going through sketches, setting them and making them sure that they're the best we want them to be.
Why the Edinburgh Fringe Festival? What is it about the festival that is so appealing to go and do?
I think it's a no-brainer, really. You know, the Edinburgh Festival is just an absolutely fantastic experience. You know, I've been at once. Joe's been at once as well. This is exactly the right platform for this sort of thing. Yeah, there's going to be so many people our age as well, but also older, a real mix of people that are really interested in performance. And I think Edinburgh is particularly good for comedy. I mean, so many professional stand-ups start their tour there. I think it'd be an absolutely great platform for us to show the world what we've come up with, and hopefully people enjoy it. I mean, it's free. It's the part of the free Fringe Festival, so I really hope we get decent audiences each night, because we're doing it for the entire run from the 1st to the 25th of August. So it's going to be hard work.
So apart from performing your show, like you say, is there anything specifically that you're looking forward to doing while you're up in Edinburgh, or seeing perhaps in terms of shows?
Personally, I've never been to Edinburgh before, so this is the first for me. And the thing I'm most excited for is that opening night, performing it for the first time and seeing what the show's going to look like. And I also can't wait just to be on the streets, kind of marketing the show, talking to people, getting some interest, which I think would be fantastic. So,
on an individual basis now, Andy, I hear you've been perhaps an exciting opportunity for you in terms of directing.
Yeah, well, I mean, with the Nottingham New Theatre, which is the only 100% student-run theatre in the country that we're lucky to have on campus, University of Nottingham. Yeah, I've been quite involved with that. Directed 2 shows, which I've absolutely loved doing. Really enjoyed it, and I've been lucky to work with some really great people. And yeah, the last one, a professional director from the Nottingham Playhouse came and saw that, and yeah, she was impressed with it, and she's asked a few of us involved with that production, including myself, to work with her on future projects. And yeah, I'm very lucky to be assistant directing with a couple of Nottingham Playhouse Young Company productions next year, the first of which is The Clockwork Orange in September. We've got a RADA graduate in the lead, which I think will be a lot of fun. We'll learn a hell of a lot. But yeah, it's been absolutely fantastic, been really, really good.
And Ben, I understand that you've been doing sort of work experience teaching drama within a Northamptonshire school.
Yeah, well, it was offered to me from my university. It was a year in industry, and I've been working at Caroline Chisholm School in Wootton, in Northampton, kind of doing teaching, running my own scheme of works. I've been also helping out in English, kind of learning support. I've been doing photography for them. And we've recently, yesterday, just returned from Dublin, where we did a performing arts tour for 6 days. We did 2 concerts there, one in Bray, one at St Stephen's Green, which were fantastic. And I've definitely learned a lot from the year.
Well, it sounds like you and Limbo have got some exciting times ahead. I'll leave you to your rehearsing. If you are interested, Limbo are performing their brand new show in Edinburgh from the 1st to the 25th of August at the Counting House at 10:30 p.m.